Okay guys, what's up? It's your boy Dak908, aka the Dig Dug himself, and today I'm gonna give you guys I've had a full day. Okay, not necessarily 100% full day. Like I got the game at midnight launch, played it for a few hours, went to bed, woke up before I went to work, played for a few more hours, came home from work today, played just a couple of multiplayer matches, and then played Extinction for quite some time. So I want to give you guys my first impression, so to speak, of this game. Granted, I'm not too terribly far. Actually, not far at all. I think I'm at level 10 or 11 in the multiplayer, but that's okay with me. It doesn't really take that long for you to actually get a feel of the patterns of the thing that's going on in the multiplayer. So and plus Call of Duty multiplayer doesn't change that much. But how I'm feeling about the game, I'm feeling great about the game so far. You know, right now, you know, it's okay to feel very optimistic, and it's a new game. You know, new things being tried, a new engine. Well, not necessarily new engine, but new players, new way to do things. You know, it's just new. So it's okay to feel optimistic. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, you're happy right now," but then later on you get mad. That's true. That happens. So for right now, I will say that I'm still optimistic about it. I'm not disappointed in the game so far. You know what I mean? That's actually a plus. Look at it like this: if I was already disappointed in the game, that means there's something wrong with it, okay? But I'm not disappointed in the game at all. In terms of the weapons, there's a good balance of weapons. There's quite a bit of everything. You know what I mean? You have you know, you have your combat knife only. If you want for people to do the knife only thing, I've seen a couple guys do that. Not the maniacs. I just mean like people just doing it. They got a good selection of handguns. You know, you got your all-arounder, your high capacity, your high fire rate, and then you have your power pistol, which I'm glad they brought that back, an actual power pistol, the 44 Magnum. They have the SMGs. The SMGs, they range from pretty much all what you see from SMGs. Higher damage, lower fire rate, you know, the whole shebang. Assault rifles, quite a large variety of assault rifles this time around, I will say so. And I'm glad about that, because I do love assault rifles. I don't know if I actually use assault rifles or ray guns for that matter in this game. I'm still heavy on the sniping right now. I'm still really enjoying the sniping. So we'll see how that develops. But again, a lot of good sniper rifles. I mean, good assault rifles. A couple of returning assault rifle, or a returning assault rifle from MW3, the FAD. That being probably because the FAD is actually a gun that we have right now that nobody uses because it's like brand freaking new, and this game is set a bit further in the future, so I'm guessing they're saying that more people would use it. But anyway, it's the FAD, it's back. LMGs, they're in there as well. Shotguns, a lot of people are using shotguns, so I'm guessing the shotguns are fine. Sniper rifles, my weapons of choice. Everything's a one-shot, so I'm down for that. You know what I mean? I'm so down for that. And if I don't want the one-shot capabilities, I got marksman rifles, which are basically your what we like to call your spray sniper rifles, or your Dragos, your SVUs, your MK14s, things like that. So I think the weapons are great. You know what I mean? I'm really digging the weapons. The weapons are great. There's no lock-on launchers, I don't think, so that makes that actually adds a bit of old school to it, because there's not a lot of air support. I've noticed. I checked the kill streaks, not too much air support. There's no need for a whole bunch of lock-on launchers. So I'm glad about that as well. So far in the weapon category, the game is looking sharp. You know what I mean? I am 100% down. I'm down for this game. I'm glad this game is built up the way it is in terms of the weapon usage and whatnot. So hats off, Infinity Ward. You did great. Finally, you did great again. You know, it's may not be COD 4, but hey, you still did good. But that's the good stuff. The maps are really great as well. I like a lot of the maps, but then again, the maps that I don't like, they tend to just be a huge clusterfuck of just shit. I mean, there's just I don't know any other way to say it. I mean, it's just stuff everywhere. Like, I can't remember the name of the map, but I mean that map, it literally didn't need to be there. It was just so weird. There was no good thing about the map. There's a couple of maps like that, and that's kind of a downer. So some of the maps aren't 100%. If anything, they're like 10%. I mean, you either got really good maps, and then you got bad maps. You know, and this right here is a pretty good map right here. I like this map as well. A lot of people say the maps are large too. Like, you have a lot of really big maps, which is definitely true. I forget the name of the map. I did have it on the tip of my tongue, but it's a map where, I don't know, when I look at it, I think of Scotland or something like that. You have the big castle, and then you have the deep greens and stuff like that. So I don't know why. I think that's why I thought of Scotland when I saw the map or whatever. But whatever the name of that map is, that is a huge map. There's another map similar to that, but it's like a deserty type of map, and it's somewhat the same in terms of design, but it's definitely a big map. There's big maps this time around, so that's not necessarily a huge bummer, but you know, hey, you got to worry about that. A lot of people camping. So far, not a lot of people camping, but a lot of people will be camping. You know, things like that. So yeah, it's soon to come. So that's the maps. You know, you got some good maps, you got some bad maps. You know, that's that and the other. Now let's get to the bad stuff. Now let me go and say what's on everyone's mind. There's no theater mode. For YouTubers, for snipers, for just actually that's pretty much it for YouTubers and for snipers. We really depended on theater mode quite a bit, because not every time we can actually pull out the recording device and just go in on it. Now I don't know why. Personally, I don't know why. I'm pretty sure they already said why, but for me right now, I don't know why they didn't do it. I'm thinking that maybe, well, it's due to the fact that the Xbox One and the PS4 have built-in recorders in them, so they didn't see a need for theater mode. So instead of actually giving current gen a theater mode, they just left it as to whatever they have it set to now, the no theater mode setting, I guess, because they know that there's pre-recording software or whatever inside the next gen console. So there's nothing we can really do about that. Fingers crossed they could like make a patch to make it come back if we cry enough about it. I don't know. I don't think you can actually fix this with a patch, but if you could, that'd be great. I do miss it. Like I really did like the theater mode. It's really good. I mean, it's become a staple, you know. But then for them to take it away, it knocks some nerves. I mean, I got some nice games or whatever that I was like, oh man, I know I was recording that, and I looked down, I wasn't recording. So I don't know. I think we're just gonna have to go push through this one, no theater mode, and just kind of suck it up. But hey, nothing you can do about that. Moving over, the perks. Now the perks aren't bad. I have a couple of, not necessarily a couple of qualms, just a small nitpick here and there. The starting perks they give you is just so good. I don't want to get off of it. Is that a problem? Like, that's a for real question. I'm not sure. Is that actually a problem? That the perks that they give you right off the jump, I don't necessarily want to change them, even if I do get other perks. I don't know. That's just me talking out loud. This is my brain thinking. Sure, I can like switch it out for maybe a sleight of hand or a quick draw, but when it comes to all the other perks, sit, rep, and marathon is the only other perks I'm probably gonna use this entire game. Maybe a flag jacket here and there, but these starting perks are just really, really good. You know, you don't really need to change them up until, like, you know, you really need to change them up. Like, maybe in, like, a certain game mode, but, like, TDM or Domination, you don't really need to change up these perks too much. So, that's, I guess it's a good thing. Perks are nice, you know what I mean? But, it's whatever. Last thing for the video ends, character customization. It's kind of butt cheeks, yo. I'm glad you get to have your own little avatar and everything, but clan tags and the calling cards and all that, terrible stuff. Anyways, it's been your boy. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Holla at your boy.